Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're taking the mystery out of the Indiana WIC application process. Whether you're completely new to this and just starting out, or maybe you just need a quick refresher, we've put together a really clear roadmap to help you navigate all the official guidelines step by step.
Now, before we get into the weeds, I want you to take a second and just ask yourself, what if buying healthy groceries for your growing family wasn't a constant source of stress, right? We all know that raising a child brings its own set of beautiful challenges, but worrying about the grocery bill absolutely shouldn't be one of them. And honestly, that is exactly where the WIC program steps in. It empowers families by just removing that financial pressure and swapping it out for high-quality, nutritious food.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our agenda. First up, welcome to Indiana WIC. Second, who is eligible? Third, application and preparation. Fourth, the WIC appointment. Fifth, using your WIC benefits. And lastly, helpful tips and resources.
All right, Section 1, Welcome to Indiana WIC. Let's start by defining what this program actually does for folks across the state.
So WIC actually stands for the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children. It's this nationally recognized program designed specifically for what is a really critical window of growth. We're talking about pregnant individuals, new mothers, and young kids. And because it operates through this huge network of over 100 clinics, literally across every single county in Indiana, it acts as an amazing supplementary support system right when physical and mental development are at their peak.
But you know, a lot of people don't realize that WIC isn't just about free food. It's actually a really comprehensive, holistic support system. Yes, you get an eWIC card for healthy groceries, which is awesome, but you also get personalized nutrition counseling from actual qualified professionals. Plus, they offer fantastic breastfeeding education and support. They even give more nutritious food packages to breastfeeding moms, and they serve as a sort of hub to connect you with other health and social services in Indiana. It is the whole shebang.
Moving on to Section 2. Who is eligible? Let's break down the 4 main requirements, and don't worry, they're actually structured to help as many families as possible.
You can basically think of eligibility as a framework built on 4 main pillars. Pillar 1, you've got to be an Indiana resident. And what's cool here is that there's no strict time frame for how long you've lived there. You just need to physically live in the state right now. Pillar 2 is categorical. So, the program is specifically for pregnant individuals, postpartum mothers up to 6 months if they aren't breastfeeding, breastfeeding mothers up to a year, infants, and children right up to their 5th birthday. Pillar 3 is income, which we'll look at in just a second. And the final one, Pillar 4, is nutritional risk, which is honestly just a quick determination made by a health professional when you have your first clinic visit.
Now, what's really interesting about how they calculate that third pillar, income, is pretty amazing. Generally, your gross household income can't be over 185% of the federal poverty guidelines. But here is an incredibly helpful fact. Indiana actually counts a pregnant applicant as a household of 2. That instantly bumps up your income threshold. So if you're a single pregnant woman with no other children, you'd actually look at the income limit for a household size of 2, not 1.
And if you're worried about digging up old pay stubs, there's actually a massive shortcut you absolutely need to know about. It's called adjunct eligibility. Basically, if your family is already enrolled in Medicaid, SNAP, which you probably know as food stamps, or TANF, you just automatically meet the WIC income requirement. You completely bypass the standard income testing. Literally, all you have to do is show your active Medicaid card or your SNAP award letter, and boom, that income box is checked off.
Okay, Section 3, Application and Preparation. Let's get into the action phase and see how you can actually start your enrollment today.
It's a really simple 3-step game plan. First, it's super helpful to do a quick preliminary self-assessment online, using something like the USDA pre-screening tool or Sign Up WIC. Second, you make the call. Just dial 800-522-0874 to find your local clinic and request an appointment. Now remember, the online screening is great, but an official in-person clinical evaluation is absolutely mandatory to get enrolled. And then step 3 is just showing up and attending that certification appointment.
So, how do you prep for that visit? We'll treat this like a packing list for a trip. You're going to need proof of identity, proof of residency, proof of income, and pediatric immunization records. And a really crucial detail here. You have to bring identity verification not just for yourself, but for every single infant and child who's applying. Oh, and for that residency proof, like a utility bill or a lease, make sure it has your physical address on it and is dated within the last 30 days.
Section 4, the WIC appointment. Let's pull back the curtain on what actually happens inside the clinic.
I know going to any kind of government office can feel a bit intimidating, but this really brilliantly illustrates the flow of your visit, and it's super routine. First, the staff will check your documents and verify your identity and income. Next, they take some standard measurements, just basic height and weight, and maybe do a quick finger prick to check iron levels. Then, you'll have a really friendly dietary assessment where a professional asks some health questions and gives you tailored nutritional advice. And finally, you literally walk right out the door with your benefits loaded up and ready to use.
Section 5. Using your WIC benefits. This is the best part, how to actually redeem those benefits at the store.
Thankfully, the days of fumbling around with paper vouchers at the register are long gone. Indiana uses the WIC card. It's an electronic benefits transfer card, and it works exactly like your everyday debit card. It makes checking out at your local grocery store or pharmacy so incredibly easy and completely discreet. You just swipe, punch in your PIN, and the cost of the approved foods is automatically covered.
So, what exactly can you buy? WIC covers a really fantastic range of nutritious stuff. We're talking fresh and frozen fruits and veggies, milk, cheese, yogurt, eggs, beans, peanut butter, baby food, infant formula, and whole grains. But, and this is a really important point, if your baby has special needs, like severe food allergies or a metabolic disorder, the standard package might not work for you. In that case, your doctor can simply fill out an Indiana WIC medical documentation form, and that gets those specialized therapeutic formulas approved and covered for you.
Also, it's worth remembering that when you use your WIC card, you're doing a lot more than just feeding your own family. WIC benefits pump millions of dollars directly into the local economy. By shopping at authorized vendors, including local farmers at farmers markets, you're helping support a vibrant, healthy community ecosystem. It's a total win-win for your kids and for Indiana's local food networks.
Finally, Section 6. Helpful tips and resources. Let's wrap up with some expert insider tips to make this whole process as smooth as possible. Okay, rapid-fire pro tips. Ready? Number 1. Apply the second you find out you're pregnant. You can start getting benefits right away. Number 2. Foster children are fully eligible, which is fantastic. Number 3, and this is huge for military families, certain military income, like basic allowance for housing and combat pay, absolutely does not count against your income calculation. And lastly, for sure, do yourself a favor and download the free INWC mobile app. It lets you instantly track your balances and scan barcodes at the store to find approved foods right from your phone. It's a real game changer. Just to wrap things up, a quick disclaimer, program guidelines and income limits do update annually, so always make sure to verify the most current details at wic.na.gov or by calling 800-522-0874. WIC is just such an incredible resource that's entirely designed to help your family thrive, so I'll leave you with this thought. When we take away the stress of putting basic, healthy food on the table, what other amazing potentials might our children unlock? Take that first step and apply today. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.